After days of challenging conservative policies on supply management and diversity, and openly criticizing the leadership, Quebec MP Maxime Bernier dropped a bombshell. He's quitting the party.
I have come to realize over the past year that this party is too intellectually and morally corrupt to be reformed.
Bernier said he plans to start his own party.
The Conservative Party has abandoned conservative. It does not represent them anymore.
Party leader Andrew Scheer responded to Bernier's announcement in Halifax, where party faithful are gathering for the Conservative convention.
I think it's clear over the past few days and weeks that Maxime Bernier has made this choice. He has decided to help Justin Trudeau and abandoned the best alternative to this Liberal government.
So, just 15 years after Conservatives united under one party, Scheer is facing a possible split amongst his members. And it all threatens to overshadow this weekend's convention, as delegates gather to set their policy positions and message ahead of the next election. The party chose Halifax as the site of this convention for a reason. The Conservatives experienced a complete shutout in the last election in Atlantic Canada, losing all 14 seats they held in the region to the Liberals, on their way to losing government.
I have spoken, friends, to Mr. Trudeau and offered him my congratulations.
After a decade in power, the party held on to 99 of 338 seats in the House. So, Conservatives regrouped in Vancouver in 2016, hoping to figure out how their message had gone wrong.
There was no clear vision of where the country needed to go at the time.
I think, simply put, people were sick and tired of Stephen Harper.
I think the country was looking for something more optimistic, more hopeful, more youthful.
Conservatives gathered again in 2017, this time in Toronto, where it took 13 ballots for a new leader to emerge.
Le prochain chef, Andrew Scheer.
A year after Andrew Scheer's victory, there are some reasons for optimism. The party has raised twice as much money as the Liberals in the first half of 2018, and they are close to the Liberals in national polls. Their fortunes have risen as they take on the government over key policy differences, including carbon pricing.
Will the Prime Minister finally come clean and tell Canadians how much his carbon tax will cost them?
And asylum seekers.
Will they do something concrete to stop this flow of illegal migrants across the border this summer?
This summer really marks the start of the next election campaign. So Conservatives gathered here need to come up with policies and a plan to win over Canadians.
So Scheer needs to begin to audition on a bigger scale for Canadians as a potential future Prime Minister, because it's not Conservative partisans that are going to win the next election. It's going to be a group of non-aligned partisans in different voting cohorts.
Delegates will consider 74 resolutions in total. Everything from increased defense spending and freedom of speech to tax cuts and gun ownership rules. But only about 30 will make it to the convention floor. It's not clear if one of them will be a proposal from riding associations in Alberta and Ontario to end the party's support for supply management.
Thank you. There are people in the party who are clear ideological conservatives who have real issues with the continued supply management regime we have in Canada. And those people are very much at odds with the people who want to maintain the support of central Canada, including Quebec and Ontario.
Refugees on the border could also be a major theme in the debate at this convention. And there is a resolution supporting construction of the Energy East pipeline. Other proposals call for leadership on climate change adaptation and greenhouse gas reduction. And there are resolutions on abortion, including a call to make the protection of unborn children a perfectly valid legislative objective.
Good morning, everyone.
The debates, the decisions, the vision offered by Andrew Scheer at this convention will give Canadians a pretty good idea of what Conservatives will stand for the next time voters cast their ballot.
I think the Conservative Party needs to take it outside of their base and propose something that's going to appeal to the general public.
They're trying to defeat a government that isn't quite ready to defeat itself. So they need to give people reason to vote for the Conservative Party.